technology that we are talking about. So we touch upon three major areas which actually encompasses everything related to communication and visual communication in the field. And what we divided it under the three heads is the editorial design, which we've all been consuming, whether it's the newsprint, it's the magazines, and now we also have digital magazines. You look at Kindle being part of it. When you're even talking about reading newspapers online now on the web, they're all part of integrated experiences here. So whether it's publishing, web editorials, books, ebooks, graphic novels, they're all part of the learning that the students get here to do, and they can deliver these kind of projects to the market and the industry. Now with visual identity and brand strategy, we have traditional medias as print design, we have typography now. If you ask me in digital design, they all move into the domain. So now when you're looking for a font online, now that you go to Instagram and you're making a story, you know that there are many fonts available to you. Now these digital fonts are also created by visual designers and they try to integrate that. So digital design is slowly seeping deeply into every field that we do. Now, highlighting one of the areas where we have seen a very drastic changes, our audiences now want to consume data that is fast. That is, they can keep you engaged with, right? Okay, 10 seconds, may I need your attention span. So motion graphics is something that has been integrated because of technology, where now graphics staying static is not the fun. Until as they move, they communicate with you through videos, through content. So motion graphics has become another integrated part of what we know as a visual communication today. Art direction, everything that you see in reels today, you see that people are selling products and services, and they are all creating films and interesting content for all of us to consume and to communicate with us through storytelling. Now, art direction becomes a key component for visual communicators to engage with. So, किस तरह से we have to set the stage, what the storytelling is going to be, what frames, what clothing, what accessories, what dialogues and scripts that have to be. They're all part of things that, as designers, they work as art directors or creative directors to import. And that is what they get the learning in art direction is a very important key component in their curriculum. Then we have social media, as we know. So, performance marketing, digital marketing, basically from the perspective of design. Because until you're not aware of your consumers, you're not aware what they are getting and what they are going to want for, comes under the learning of social media. Now, one important element that we key highlight for people to know now is that the integration of graphics is not just in digital space, but also spatial. So everything that you see here has been coordinated as an experience for spatial graphics. So we also do that for students across domain, across different. So how do you actually create an event for a music festival? Or let's say India is hosting Olympics. What is the importance of those graphics? Because they're all going to be temporary, but that's an important communication. And last is the UI UX. We have web design, application and service design, which is a very talked about new field exposure, and I'm understanding a lot of you have been already consulting students on. Now, what is important for visual communication here is how it's different from different applications is that here we are looking at a lot of emphasis on experience which is visually communicated. So a lot of these projects that you're going to see here has got an integration, and we'll show some examples on the screen. This is what the 4 years for the students look like, and a very important part of this is integration into